just have to keep searching for what you are good at, and keep moving forward on your own 2 feet.
Good afternoon. Thank you for seeing up for the 30.
A flying carpet sings and glow.
That? Oh my god, dude. My day just started and it's already ruined. That is such an awful joke. Literally 1 minute in. It's already over.
I'm grateful to you.
Yeah, GG ends. Am I gonna try out Reaction Sex tutorial? It's out, right? But it's kinda shit because you have to look for it, which is something a new player will never do. Okay. Let's try this. That's spelled right. Oh! Install! But yeah, it really should just be here. Like it should just be here. A big button with Dota 2 tutorial. Because a new player will never find this. I barely found it. Simple goal. Valve, for a variety of reasons, would have a very hard time making a tutorial for the release of the new Netflix Dota 2 anime. Like this part here, you can replace it with Valve only as a janitor working on Dota 2, therefore we made it for them instead. And the janitor is very busy. Oh, whoa, is it solo? Oh, it's solo. Right. I don't know why I expected to be put in the game with other people. That's better than solo. Eclipse! Oh shit, oh, whoa. Wait, let me turn off music for this.
Oh, look at this new.
Oh, and go diff. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fresh from the Netflix anime, are we? Welcome to the world of Dota 2. We're here to teach you how to navigate the best game ever made.
Except for Artifact.
Yes, of course, except for Artifact.
First things first, let's take you through the main goals of the game. Defense of the Ancients.
Is it to defend the Ancients by any chance?
Oh god, this dialogue.
No, surprisingly, it's to kill the enemy Ancient. You see? This is why you need us.
This is your Dota 2 map, your personal battlefield. You're currently in your fountain. It'll heal you and is where you can purchase items, which are power-ups for your hero.
This is also where you respawn after you die, which I'm sure is coming up very soon.
This all the way over here is the enemy Ancient. This is what you're trying to destroy.
Have a nice day,
But we got a long way to go
Mod
before
smell
that.
BTWXD.
Random tip. Justin, play Dota with me. Hope this duel is helpful.
So, let's start off with the baby steps. Let's get you to move. Move your cursor over this very generic tutorial type waypoint and then click the right mouse button to move.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's first step!
I failed.
Someone
I
grab
failed
the
already.
camera!
Why am I quitting,
The
Blade?
dragon waits.
I can't leave.
Okay, now move on to the next arrow. Oh, hey, it's Morana from the anime, but with a budget voice actress.
Mirana!
That's a man.
Actually, she's a very old hero. In fact, she was in the original Dota.
Who calls
Morana
the dragon?
from the anime.
Anyway, she's very protective of us for no particular reason. Watch out for her arrows. Just simply dodge them when she fires them at you.
By my blade. Dragon to the fray.
Almost go. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked by low ground going to high ground. Oh, Jesus Christ. The fucking arrow like moves.
Onward.
Wait, am I supposed to? Oh, I thought it was just dodging.
Nice dodging.
The fuck?
That's a
Forward.
good effort. Very good. You're a real walking pro. Now let's get to the hard stuff. I'm going to unlock your camera now. If at any point you get lost, the F1 key will bring you back to your hero.
No, it actually
Whoa,
doesn't.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It doesn't.
Where are you going? This guy's out of his mind.
No, I
Reel
changed
it
this
back
hotkey.
in, kiddo.
It doesn't.
In the game of Dota, you'll need to move your camera while simultaneously moving your hero to a selected spot. This is difficult to master, but is step 1. We will help you, but first we need you to get ready to fight if you want to survive outside of the safety of your fountain.
Here is a target dummy.
Oi, what do we have here, eh?
This is the new player that showed up yesterday. He didn't make it past the movement part. Hover your mouse over the dummy and right-click him to attack.
Dragon Eye. I need no steam. Swiftly.
Oh,
That fucking voice acting. What?
very violent. Wait a second. Why do I have a health bar over
Yes.
my head right now?
No! Why? God, it hurts!
What are you doing? Oh, look at that. You leveled up and got a bonus. Feel free to hover over your skills at any time to learn more about them. It's probably best to not do this during a game, though, as other people might laugh at you. You can also read up on hero skills in the Heroes tab,
Yes.
which is in the main menu of the Dota client. Oh, no. Here comes Pugna. Ugh, he's so
Who
annoying.
calls to Dragon Knight?
Hello everybody, this is Pugna, and I'm here to talk to you today about the difference between strength, agility, and intelligence.
Oh no! Make him stop! Use your ability. Press the W key or hover over the icon and select the skill you want to use. Then, hover the mouse over the enemy unit and left-click them. Great! Your hero will automatically walk towards the enemy unit until the spell is in casting range, and then they will automatically cast it.
Now, almost every single
Shut the fuck up.
Excellent work! Your Dragon Tail is a single target ability. I mean, you can target a single enemy, and it'll cast it on them, as long as you're in range. Breathe Fire, on the other hand, is a target point ability. I mean, you can target a point, like a place on a map, but not a specific unit.
Wait, why do I have a health bar?
It's your turn, dear brother. You know what to do, young one. Press Q, aka
Enjoy
your
your
Breathe
last
Fire
moments.
ability. Or simply select it with your mouse.
Soon
Then click on the ground with the
will.
left mouse button in the direction you
Can't
want to
escape.
cast.
Ah! It burns! Well, guess we're both ghosts now.
Yes, both ghosts now, here to haunt you for eternity. Just keep in mind that this is not in a normal Dota game. You will not be haunted by ghosts, I promise. Actually, you know what else will haunt you? Hit the shop button!
There's a shop button? That's
The
not a shop
dragon
button.
waits.
Oh my lord,
cool.
there are so many items! My eyes!
Items are one of the many reasons this game is so deep. A hero by default will be good at a specific thing, depending on who you pick, but items allow you to change them to excel in areas that they may not be able to normally.
Certain items can allow you to open up completely different playstyles for your heroes. Think of Dota heroes as rock, paper, scissors. Rock will always beat scissors, but in Dota, scissors can specifically build itself to be a little bit better against rock, should that
I
need
need
arise.
no steed.
Don't worry, my friend. Every single hero has a guide that the community made, which will tell you what items to buy on it. This is a little video that will
Yes.
show you how to do this in-game. Select a guide maker that you like and trust, and select their guide and confirm them. Speaking of which, I made you a guide to get out of this exact scenario right now. You can trust me. Trust me.
I can make my
Now,
own guy.
as you can see, in my guide, we have items here, and you can just click on them if you have enough gold. You don't...
Okay, creature of mine, it's time for you to escape this hellish prison we've designed for you. You did it! Don't ask why eating a tree is a good thing in this game, it just is. You can now escape. Go, little one, run before we change our minds.
Of course.
We are going to give you back control over your camera. It's about time to walk and look, baby. Good luck.
By my blade.
Hey, Mr. Streamer, you're learning Dota. Good luck. Your quick
You
learning will
really
get the
think
hang
we
of
would
It's actually
let
not
you
a
out?
terrible
No! We have
tutorial.
thousands of barriers.
But I think these kind of tutorials are
Go, baby
Annoying.
infant. Follow this very not ominous path. Practice your moving and camera control. And while you're at it, keep in mind that you can move your camera in two ways. Number 1 is for cool people, where you middle click your mouse on the ground and hold it while dragging. Or you can be like my idiot Grievel brother.
No, it's not
and
the
move your cursor
dialogue,
to
it's
the
just
edge
that
of the screen.
it's such a
All of this, of course, you can change in your game settings.
non-gameplay tutorial. It's something I hated in other games too. Like when I learn a new game, the way I usually want to play it is by just playing it and having like a pop-up here and there, and that tells me what is what. But instead, like I'm like, what the fuck is this?
To the fray.
It's like RTS 101 thing. Yeah, they're holding hands way too much.
Compelled to battle. Swiftly. Forward.
And here we are. Welcome to the top Radiant Barracks.
Like there's not enough
Where
playing
you
the
play
game in
several
the
buildings,
tutorial.
each with their own purpose and destiny.
Except for that one, that's a moonwell.
Yes, that one's just there to look cool. Do you think it's cool? I sure do.
Very good. So to your right, you can see the melee barracks, and to
By
the left,
my
you can see
blade.
the range barracks. These two buildings spawn creeps.
Don't worry, not creeps like people that have body pillows. Creeps like, what are Dota creeps like?
The creeps spawn every 30 seconds and walk down the path ahead of them, called a lane. The creeps are uncontrollable and have one mission: to mindlessly walk down the path and attack any enemy they come in contact with. This includes enemy heroes, buildings, or emotions.
That's right. The creeps act as your cannon fodder, making sure that the enemy can't just go to your side of the map and hurt you, or they're gonna get stabbed
Yes.
by 1,000 little swords.
These barracks are what spawn these creeps. As you can imagine, if you destroy the
Compelled
enemy's
to
barracks,
battle.
then your creeps become stronger. That may not make sense, but that's just how Dota is. There's one
Onward.
set of barracks in each of the 3 lanes. These lanes are referred to as top, middle,
Yes.
and bottom.
Now, if you destroy the barracks, the enemy creeps don't stop spawning. They
The dragon
spawn,
waits.
but your creeps get stronger in each lane that lacks an enemy barracks. Take
Dragon
one
to
lane
the
and you'll
fray.
get super creeps. And if you take all the lanes, you get mega creeps.
Who
Check out
calls
how
the
different the
dragon
creeps are and how much more powerful they get as they murder these poor innocent heroes.
Soon you end.
Whew, that mega creep don't mess around.
Indeed. Think of Dota like this. Killing other players allows you to have time to hit their buildings while they respawn. Hitting buildings is the true goal of Dota. For when there are no buildings, the enemy ancient is exposed. The game, in a nutshell, is essentially an elaborate tug-of-war. where
Oh
both
god,
sides
this
try to
explanation is
outspeed
so
the other.
bad.
Dota is a game about creeps and exposing things. That
Of
is actually
course.
not a joke.
By my blade. Yes. Swiftly.
185 breath.
Compelled to battle.
Insane.
I need no steed. Of course.
So the creeps have now connected, and they're fighting each other. As you can see, whenever an enemy unit
A
dies,
shield
you will
shall
gain
clap.
experience as long as you are
Hey,
in
there's one extra
the general
creep.
area. Whether you kill the unit or not, you
Steel
still get
wins
experience.
battles. Go.
But in order to get gold, you must be the one to get the
By
killing
the
blow.
shield
We
of
call this
Slayer.
the last hit. This concept works for anything killable in Dota, including buildings.
By the honor of the ancients.
Alright, try getting some last hits on some of these creeps. And to help you, let me introduce you to our
Dragon
last hit
charge.
trainer. No, it's not a minion. It's a gigantic, thick-ass sheep.
Forward.
Howdy, Dragon Man. It's nice to meet you.
Dragon to the fray.
What the fuck is that?
Yes.
Oh, that was a good last hit. You got it, you got it,
Attack.
keep it up. You got it, you got it, keep
Ah,
it up.
repeated voice line.
You
the
got it, you
dragon
got it,
waits.
keep it up.
Ah, it's gonna repeat it again.
Depending on your hero, you can also
Who
use spells
calls
to
the
kill
dragon?
creeps. Just keep in mind that this will cost you a very
Ah,
precious
my
commodity.
CS.
Remember, auto-attacking
Who
costs you
calls
nothing,
the dragon?
but spells typically use a resource called mana.
So long, Dragon Knight.
Dragons go.
Don't give up.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
And look who we have here. An enemy hero.
This is Sniper. You'll probably see a lot of him in your game. And
He denied my game.
everyone really hates him.
Your hero, Dragon Knight, is a melee hero, which typically means that you'll be a bit tankier than the ranged heroes like Sniper. But of course, the downside to being
Thank
melee
you,
is that
like
you gotta
range
get
heroes like
closer in
OD
order
with
to
10
do
armor
it.
level 1.
Come on, you can do better than that.
As you can see, Sniper is actually getting the last hit on some of his own creeps. Why would somebody ever do such a thing?
This is called denying. When an allied creep is at low HP, you can actually attack it by hitting the A key and then selecting your creep. If you get the last hit, then the enemy will actually get less experience. This is what separates
I
us
need
from
no
the plebs
speed.
over in League.
Try denying some of your creeps now.
Swiftly. No.
What the fuck is this? That is not 43 damage per hit.
This will only hurt a lot. By my blade.
Look at that, he's denying from... That's like 150 damage per hit or something.
Great, you've denied
What
some
the
creeps,
fuck?
which means Sniper is less powerful than you right now. Take advantage of this
And now he does
by
0?
destroying.
Oh, this...
Running out of
They should
time.
not do this. They should show proper damage numbers, because this is very misleading.
Filth Sniper has died.
Dragon
tower.
to the fray.
Towers are an important objective. Each lane has a few of them for
They need to
protection.
make sure players get the
One
feel of the
is
game,
gone
rather
forever.
than some
Go ahead
random
and try to
arbitrary
destroy
numbers.
that tower. Doing so is the
By
same as
my
any other unit in the
blade.
game. You can simply right-click to attack.
The dragon wakes.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, attack tower. I wasn't listening. Who cares? They
Yes.
should care for tutorial. Yeah, alright. Ah, yeah, cool game, man. Like, that's what I mean. Like, this is not even how much damage a tower does. It's not even close.
Very dangerous.
As you can
Like,
see,
this is
you are
such
now
a bad
dead.
explanation of the
For
tower.
you, death is not permanent, unlike for us Greevils. Your respawn timer can be seen at the top HUD or your personal hero portrait. You'll always respawn in your fountain.
Your respawn time is based on how much experience you have. The longer the game goes, the longer your respawn time will be. Luckily for us, you're a noob, so it should be no time at all.
It's so bad to
While
not
you're
show
dead, you
actual
can still
damage
be
numbers in the
valuable
game.
to your team by overseeing the map in order to make the best decisions in the game. Examples being where should you go next, or what items do the enemy heroes have, or what do you want to eat for dinner tonight. All of these can be
It's also
learned
so
while
bad
you're
that they're
dead.
flaming League in this, because this means it will never get the front page of
Time to go
Dota 2.
back to the tower. Typically,
Because you cannot
I
have
think the
Valve
teleport
endorse a
is
product
the
like this when they
so
kept
let's
the
go.
flaming League all the time.
Dragon Knight.
It's such a bad choice to make.
This time, let's be more cautious. Every tower has a radius in which they will start attacking enemy units. Hold the Alt button to see how big that is.
Of course.
As you can see, when the creeps enter the area of the tower, it started attacking the first
I'll
target
knock
it
your
saw.
skull.
This can allow you to move within the tower's range without getting hit. Okay, try getting to the other side of the tower
I'll
without
knock
taking
your
damage.
skull. Yes.
You should not even ever mention other games.
Dragon to the fray.
Good, now back to your side.
Bruh.
Forward. Compelled to battle.
Start killing the tower. Just remember, the towers typically
Attack.
only attack one unit at a time.
Okay, you're actually pretty weak, so let's level
I
you up
need
to
no
6.
speed.
And you strong. Now, kill that tower. Woo! The enemy
Where
just
are these
activated
items coming
their
from,
clip.
man?
It will temporarily make all of their towers and creeps invulnerable for a short amount of time.
Does it one-shot me?
Go ahead and try
It doesn't even
clicking
hit
it
now.
yourself.
I need no speed.
Nicely done. Now destroy the tower once and for all. Save your items. Don't actually do this in a match or you will get reported.
Now that you've killed some creeps and a tier 1 tower, let's go actually buy some items for yourself.
As we mentioned previously, most items can be
I don't
bought
think
from
this
your
teaches
base,
anything.
but there are actually some items you can only buy from the secret shop.
It's too
Your
scripted.
mini-map will
Yes.
show 2 locations of this shop. Go ahead and click over here to purchase some goodies. If you want to go to a specific spot on the map without having to follow your hero with the camera, you can use the mini-map. Right-click on the secret shop, and your hero will walk there automatically.
There's a powerful damage item called the Daedalus. It gives you a bunch of plus damage, as well as a percentage chance to critical strike for even more.
Even if you're
In
new
order
to
build it,
MOBAs,
need
this
the
gives you the
demon.
wrong idea of how it's played.
Only available in the secret shop. Go ahead and purchase that.
In order to complete the
The dragon
Daedalus, you
waits.
must purchase the Chrysalis and the recipe from the main shop.
Keep in mind that for the regular shop, you can buy things from anywhere on the map.
Huh?
When you do this, just know that the items will not automatically enter your inventory. You'll still need to go pick them up manually or have them delivered.
Nani?
By my
Okay, now I don't know about you, but walking back to the base seems like a huge waste of time. Luckily, you can use your cuddly courier to deliver those items from the base directly to you.
Everybody starts with a cute little courier. After you buy items, you can click on this arrow and it will tell
Congratulations!
They locked out the normal hotkey for it.
Successfully use a poor defenseless animal to do your bidding.
These little critters
Yes.
can die, so if you see an enemy courier, make sure to slay it. This gives your whole team
Dragon
gold and
to
lets
the
you
fray.
slow down their progress.
Okay, you have some items, you have some levels. It's time for you to enter the terrifying world away from the lanes. Let's go into the jungle.
Use your mini-map to
Of
navigate
course.
to the waypoint. And let's get in there.
Oh god. Why are they doing it like this, man?
I need no steed.
Not gonna lie,
Welcome
this
to the
would make me
terrifying
drop the
dark
game.
Jungle, young, innocent, beautiful one. On the Dota map, there are 3 lanes. This is where most of the action takes
Forward.
place, as you'll need to push one of these lanes or more likely
This
all of
tutorial will
them to
legit
win the
make me
game.
drop the game.
Lanes are where creeps go, and that means it's where the easy money and experience lies.
But not all things are so predictable, my friend. The dark regions between the lanes we call the jungle. Dangerous creatures spawn in the jungle camps where they stand guard to attack any who do them harm. The jungle acts as a place where you can be unseen by your enemies. This means that you can farm here and make money, or you can invade and they won't see you coming. Although, the same applies to them. But what are you farming? Well, let's show off
It's
some
not
of
for
those
me as a
jungle
type of a
creeps.
gamer.
Jungle
I think
creeps come in
any
4 sizes,
tutorial
small,
that doesn't
medium,
actually show the
large,
game
and
is a
huge
bad
shapes.
tutorial.
Don't get that confused with the ancient.
This
of course.
is
You might
information
imagine
overload.
The higher tier the jungle creeps, the bigger and stronger they are. But of course, the bigger they are, the more gold and experience they will provide.
Go ahead
Compelled
and
to battle.
mercilessly slay this camp.
I'll melt this down for honor. Who calls the dragon?
Good. Now all we need to do is wait. Jungle creeps spawn every minute. You'll notice that there's a clock at the top center of your screen.
I'm bored.
Okay, fine. We'll just respawn them now, but remember, in a normal game, it's every minute. Great, but oh dear, these weak, pathetic creeps from the small camp give so little golden experience.
You know, we could just walk to the bigger camp.
No, I'm far too fat for that. I have a better idea. The jungle camps respawn every minute so long as there's nothing in their spawn area. Hold the Alt button to see what this spawn area looks like.
See that box? You don't want to stand in there when the in-game timer reaches a minute, or you will
Swiftly.
block the spawn. Or maybe you do want to stand in there to block your enemy's camp from spawning. Kinda down what kind of person.
Whoa, it's too early for
Now the
this.
creeps won't spawn if something's in their way. But what if we move the creeps out of the way at the exact moment that they're supposed to spawn? Let's see what happens. When the game timer hits 53, I want you to attack a jungle creep and then run away. Get them to chase you and make sure that you and them are outside
Oh
the
my
box before
god,
the
it's
timer
way
hits
too early
0.
for this.
Ready?
Yes.
Go!
By my blade.
Why is there a skip button?
Of course.
Perfection. Well done. This is what we call stacking a camp. Now you can get much more
Who
XP from
calls the
slaying
Dragon
this camp.
Knight?
In fact, Dota rewards you for doing this by giving the person who stacked the camp additional gold just for bothering to do this. It's kind of like Dota's minimum wage. I mean, it's something, right?
Yes, it's an important skill for all heroes to know. So, let's see how good you are. Slay these creeps, and let's try it again. But this time, I want you to keep stacking the camp as many times as you can. Just like in a real game, you're gonna need to pull the creeps earlier and
What the
earlier if you
fuck?
hope to stack more. The more you stack, the better gift I shall bestow upon you. And there's somebody here to hype it up for you. Good luck!
We're here at the Stacking Training Championships, and I'm here to make this mundane activity extremely exciting.
Yes.
Triple stack! Unbelievable!
Well, why is this keep coming? Oh, the fucking damage over time. Oh no, it failed. Oh fuck, shit. I should have turned to a dragon.
Dragon to the fray.
Oh, if these start walking back, it is gonna fail. Don't walk back. Can I stun them?
Can't escape the dragon.
Oh my god! Oh,
Okay, we're cool, we're cool,
there's a
we're cool.
stack.
Can it stack again? Oh man, they don't even like let the timer run out properly. Oh no, it's too late. Oh no, 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 no.
Yes.
Ah!
These stacks keep going like
Wait.
this. We're gonna have to direct you
No.
to go play another video game.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
My timing was thrown off.
Dragon to the fray. Yes.
Quintuple stack! Quintuple stack!
I'll not
I don't see like why is this part? Oh no, it's too late. I don't know why this is part of the tutorial.
Yes. Into a range.
I was told this would be a nice short little bit of the tutorial, and it doesn't seem to have an end.
I don't
So
even see this in pro
stop.
games, let alone in a
I'm
fucking
done
low
with
level
this.
game with
So
tutorial.
you, well done. You can stack. Excellent. Now let's go to the next bit.
Yeah.
Swiftly.
Excellent work. Now go ahead and clear this camp. You can leave it for your allies in the game if you want, but be careful if you do. There is little to stop an enemy from taking your stacked camp as well.
Compelled.
Am I strong enough? Oh, I have Daedalus for some reason. Right, Daedalus first item. Also, this dragon form is near permanent. I just realized there's no downtime to it. What the fuck?
Attack.
This tutorial is missing Rage, Salt and Smut.
I just don't like how the tutorial doesn't simulate a proper game at all. Like, they don't give XP. For some reason, I have Daedalus level 1. Dragon form lasts forever. My skill build is fucking level 3E when I'm farming jungle. This item didn't even drop from the creep.
God, is that a neutral item? I have no idea why I'm so excited. They're not even particularly rare. Neutral items are dropped only by jungle creeps. 4 of them will drop for each team based on the time of the in-game clock. There are 5 tiers to these items, and they get better as the game goes on. This whole process begins at 7 minutes for the tier 1 items, and then ends with the most powerful and game-breaking neutral items at 60 minutes. Just hope your games don't last that long.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure you were thinking to yourself, there just aren't enough items for me to learn in this game. Well, here you are, my friend. The good news is that your inventory has 1 slot that is reserved specifically for a neutral item, so you don't have to mix and match with what you're buying during the game.
Oh no, what is this? A new jungle camp?
Kill it!
Of course. Dragon to the fray.
Dear me, you have 2 neutral items now. As you can see, the second neutral item went into your backpack. The backpack slots are what we call muted, meaning it's as if you don't have them on your hero. This is useful when your 6 item slots are full, but you still want some other items that you can swap out for. Anyway, let's send your first neutral item back to the base.
Here is your neutral item. Now right-click on that and select Teleport to Neutral Stash.
Great. Now your allies can take the garbage that you don't want. Please drag and drop the neutral item in your backpack with the left mouse and put it into your neutral slot. Congratulations, you have
the other item is better.
successfully swapped neutral items.
You stacked camps, you farmed neutrals, you returned neutrals to the
Yes.
fountain. You're literally better than 80% of current Dota players.
Okay then, my little pancake, it's time to teach you how to kill.
Dragon to the fray.
It's Ricky, the demon rat! Follow that monster!
Forward.
Okay, we just
I
saw an
need
enemy in
no
the jungle.
skin.
It's time to hunt them. But first, let's talk about vision.
To have the best chance of
Yes.
killing someone, my friend, you must see them first. The Fog of War covers all areas of the map where you lack vision. As you can see here, you might be able to see the terrain, but if there are any enemies here, you will not be able to see them without vision. Look at these creeps. See how when they walk, the Fog of War is lifted? Any friendly units, such as creeps, your buildings, your allies, and of course you, will pierce the Fog of War.
But like everything in Dota, it's not that simple. You can only have vision in your line of sight. So if you're standing on the low ground of a hill, like we are now, you will not be able to see the high ground.
Don't try it!
The same goes for all these trees. If you put an object in between an enemy and yourself, then they'll lose vision of you, and you can potentially escape.
We call that there a juke!
Okay, with all that out of the way, now we know that Ricky could be right at the top of this hill, and he could see us. Let's make sure with a scan.
Calls to dragon.
Behold the scan icon. You can use a scan to click
No,
anywhere on
no,
your
you
minimap
don't
and check
scan
to see
somewhere where you
enemies
know
are
someone
in that
already
area
is.
without vision. Try scanning here. Click on scan with your left mouse button and then click on the target.
Wait, here? What?
Ah, that's a bummer. No enemies there, but when an enemy is under the scan, it'll turn red and make an alarm sound.
But why here?
Usually, the scan will go on cooldown for a while, but we will keep it available just for you. Scan again, but at the high ground where we are. This will also be a test to see if you can find yourself on the minimap.
Oh my goodness. The
But it's so
enemy's
stupid.
right
We
at
saw him
you.
walk up the hill. Of course he's there.
Charge up blindly with no plan.
That's what most idiots would do, but not us. We are going to use vision. Behold the most important item in the game, a ward. Go pick those up
Wait,
and come
what?
back here.
There's no... Oh.
Onward.
He can't bite him.
Wards are typically bought in the shop like a regular item. They give you vision of an area even when no friendly units are there. They can be put on high ground to give the best vision in the game. Wards are very important as they can reveal what is lurking in the dark areas of the map.
Perhaps
Why do I
revealing
flame the
enemies
tutorial?
so you can kill them.
It's called
And you
criticism.
can use wards
I don't think this
defensively
still is
in your own
great.
jungle, so you can see
Too
when
much
the enemy's
useless
coming.
info and
So they can't
random
kill you.
segments of
Now,
random
what you're
parts of the
thinking,
game getting
map is
explained at random
huge.
times.
Where should I put my wards?
And they
Well,
don't
good news,
use
friends,
real
the
numbers
best
from the
ones
game
are already marked.
when it comes to
Cliffs
damage.
marked with the eye
which is
symbols
very
are the best
off-putting.
places to put wards in the game. They provide good vision, are in vital choke points of the map, and can be used offensively
Like, what is this?
and defensively.
Okay, let's put a ward on this high ground before we just walk up there to our death.
Well done, but what's this? There's no one here. This can't be right. We scanned this area and it said somebody was here. Are the scans lying? Is nothing real?
This blue ward is called a sentry ward. Its job is to show you invisible things. This includes wards and other units that are invisible. Place your blue sentry ward down on top of your yellow observer ward. Just
The dragon waits.
What the? Aha! There he is. Go and attack him. Click on him with your right mouse button.
See ya.
Fly by night.
oh no, he left the area of your sentry. Hold on.
Looks like we're just gonna need to hunt him down. Here is...
By my blade.
Now hit the dust and hope it...
Shit, they found me.
There he is. Get that pile of garbage.
Later.
Ah, no, we lost him again. Maybe this time for good. One last idea. Let's take that enemy outpost.
Dragon
This
charge.
structure is the enemy outpost. The outpost, when under your control, gives you vision,
By the honor
both
of the
regular and
ancients.
true sight vision, which is what we need to see invisible units. You can take the enemy outpost only after you take a tier 2
Swiftly.
tower, which is a second tower in any of the lanes.
It didn't used to be like that, but trust me, it was annoying.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, right-click on
We
the enemy
cross
outpost to take it.
swords.
We didn't even take a tier 2 tower. It was just dead before.
Quick! There he is! Kill him!
Enemy career? What?
How the hell did you see me?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done.
Let my face be the last
One
thing you
more
see.
invis spamming bastard down.
Great work. The outpost also gives you a place to teleport to, and will give your
Good day,
entire
Sing
team
Sing.
experience
42
every 10
years
minutes.
together.
Try to make sure you control both outposts, yours and your enemies, before each 10-minute interval on the in-game clock.
Oh my goodness. You killed Ricky. Thank you so much. Great job.
Oh dear, this is one of your teammates. Don't worry, they can't hear us. We're ghosts that only haunt you.
This is a nice teammate. Let's acknowledge their existence. Press the V key to turn on your microphone and say hello. Wait, did you actually talk? This is a tutorial, man. That's not a real person.
It's okay, let's not use our microphone then. Press this key to open up your chat wheel and select well played. This is universal for thanks in the Dota world.
What's my hotkey for this
Also
even?
used
I never
for
use
you
this.
suck, surprisingly.
It's not Y. Mouse 5. Oh, right.
Aw, thanks. You too.
What the f are you doing? You killed Ricky and you're stealing my kills. Why do you have so many wards in your inventory? And why aren't my camps stacked?
Ooh, try harder next time.
Oh dear, looks like we have a rager on our hands.
Now, Dota is a hard game. For some, they see the challenge and rise up to better themselves and learn that hard work and effort can make you a better person.
I need
For
no
some,
steed.
they become lost, shells of their former selves, drunk on the rage.
Dota should be a fun place where you treat others how you want to be treated and work together. There's no surrender button in Dota because Dota players never give up. So true. But that doesn't mean that we need to listen to the screeching of this petulant child. Click here to open up the scoreboard.
Here's a little video showing you how to mute people in your
Huh?
real games. You shouldn't feel bad. Remember, we're supposed to be having fun. Now, if you have a rager on your team and you screw up, just hit him with the whoops. Nobody could possibly be mad at the guy who keeps spamming whoops, right?
They absolutely can be.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
So bad, man, so bad.
Why is this getting taught?
See, there he goes. His power over us is lost. And we too must go, for there is much more to learn.
Head to the next marker. I won't tell you where it is, so you're gonna have to use your and your camera to find it. We'll meet you there.
Of course.
Welcome to the bounty rune spawn. Yes, there are more things that spawn.
The bounty runes spawn every 5 minutes, including the beginning of the game at the 0 mark. Here's where they spawn.
Here we are. Then here. Your opponents also have
Of
two
course.
spawns. Right here and right here.
Bounty runes, when picked up, give your entire
Compelled
team
to
a
battle.
small amount of gold, but it does add up. As the game goes on, the runes are worth more and
Onward.
more. Making sure that you're collecting your side's bounties is a way to ensure your team stays
Forward.
in the game.
If you manage to steal the enemy runes and get all 4, your entire team gets a much bigger advantage over the enemy, as you are all making more money while the enemy gets less.
But believe it or not, this is not the only type of rune, dear student. Let's head over here.
Dragon to the fray.
This is called a power rune spawn. These are power-ups that spawn every 2 minutes, starting at
The dragon waits.
These dramatically change your character to be more powerful for a short time. There are many types of these runes, and I don't feel like telling you all about them, but we'll show you with the help of the Power Rune Rangers.
No,
which are not actually a real
Oh,
thing.
thank fuck.
Double damage. Compelled to battle.
Again, real damage numbers.
Dragon to the fray.
Illusions.
Of course.
Invisibility.
Yes.
Arcane rune? Ah, my cooldowns are lower and my spells cost less mana.
The cooldown. That was not that short cooldown. What?
Haste.
Help!
I need no
assistance.
steed.
I'm very, very badly hurt.
Swiftly. By my blade.
Yes, regeneration. Nectar of the gods.
We
are the
Power
Rangers.
With our powers
combined,
combined, nothing can stop us.
Yes.
Oh my god. You can't even fight Roshan outside of the pits. Like, what is this even?
Power runes every 2 minutes, power runes every 5 minutes, and outposts every 10. There is a ton happening constantly on the Dota map, and you as a team need to handle
Like a new player would just look like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's even happening?
We have a saying in Dota, if you're standing still, you're most likely doing something wrong. There's always something to do, so go forth and do it!
This
Okay, let's
tutorial
talk about the horrible monster you
doesn't
just
look like a
His
tutorial
name
for new
is
players.
Roshan.
This looks more
He
like
lives in the pit.
a meme game for existing players.
Yes.
Roshan is a big badass that will beat anyone who attacks him to death in his little nerd game.
Compelled to
He's probably pretty angry because he gets no Wi-Fi signal in there. To defeat him, most teams will potentially need a bunch of heroes in the area to attack him in order to take him down. But we've been talking to you for so long, we thought that you would like to fight him alone for fun.
Here are some hyper late game items for Dragon.
Stop skipping over things.
Oh dear, that's a lot of levels. So many that now you have been
I
gifted
need no
talents.
steed.
Remember when we said each hero comes with innate skills, but items can change the hero dynamically to do something different? Well, talents do the same.
So confusing.
10, 15,
Sing
20,
Sing.
and 25, you're given a choice for an upgrade. And those choices let you make this hero fit your playstyle. Select whatever talents you think will be good right now.
Okay, that's all the talents, the items, and the confidence that we can give you. Defeat Roshan!
A shield shall
Oh, it's your friends! They've come to do battle with you! How nice!
Well done. Before you fight this Aegis of Immortality, whoever picks it up is blessed with extra life.
Yes.
This is very useful for doing things like winning team fights and doing that final push. Go ahead and take it.
Oh shit, I picked it before. Oh, it's fine.
Yes.
Oh dear, the time has finally come. It's time to use all that we have taught you. Time for a team fight! Learning is over! Kill them all!
Place a teleport scroll in your inventory. This allows you to quickly traverse the map. Any friendly buildings, including stolen outposts, can be teleported to by clicking on the scroll, then clicking on the building. In fact, you can click the scroll anywhere on the minimap, and the game will automatically teleport you to a building.
When you're in a jam, clicking on the teleport scroll twice very quickly will teleport you to the safest place on the map, your friendly mountain. Keep in mind that when you do teleport, you are required to channel it. Channeling essentially means that you can't move or do anything else while it's happening. And if you do, the TP will be cancelled and be completely wasted.
Click on the teleport scroll twice now, as we have a surprise for you. Also, always have a teleport scroll on you, and if you don't, you're a noob.
Bruh.
Swiftly.
Okay, actually, no. We want you to promise us that you will always have a teleport scroll on you. For real. If we ever see you without a TP scroll on your person, you're gonna make us look real bad.
Every time you see that circle without a TP in it, picture your big lonely heart there instead, looking for its soulmate. Give the circle its soulmate. Buy 2, maybe even 3 if you must.
Promise us you will always have one. Press V, the microphone button, and say you promise that you will. Bro, we told you, we're not real. We can't hear you. Alright, let's go.
What? They just auto-teleported. The fuck?
Who calls to dragon?
Here we are. We have truly come full circle.
You did a great job in the tutorial.
By my blade.
Now some final lessons. First, let's talk about heroes that aren't Dragon Knight.
They didn't give him the move speed on the ult.
Heroes are broken down into 3 categories.
Huh?
Strength, agility, and intelligence.
Who
Your hero,
calls the
Dragon
dragon
Knight, is
knight?
a strength hero. They're known for being beefy, having a ton of health, and staying in the fight a long time. Down with brute force.
Dragon to the fray.
Maybe this is why Vods never made a tutorial.
Agility heroes are glass cannons. For a while, these heroes are known for dealing lots of damage later in the game, but they're relatively weak at the start. They need to weave in and out of combat to be effective, doing large amounts of damage.
Oh, this is such a bad habit to teach.
Before the enemy can kill us.
They're not necessarily classified in between their, like the stats.
Who calls the dragon?
Intelligence heroes are kind of the opposite. They're typically strongest in the early game, but become weaker as the game goes on. However, they are able to cast very powerful spells, which can allow the game
This
to
is
never
not
get
true.
to the late game.
These are
By
further
my
broken down
blade.
into roles, such as position 1, the carry, position 2, the mid, position 3, the off lane, and 4 and 5, the supports. But we won't.
This
get into
hasn't been
that.
true since
Dragon to
Spell
Time is up
Amp.
for you to decide which hero class best suits you. Are you the kind of guy who wades into battle with his big belly ready to smash? Or are you a cunning assassin? Perhaps you'd like to destroy your enemies in an instant with a powerful spell? Well, that's for you to decide.
And that is it, my friend. The end of the tutorial. No, wait, one more thing.
Surprise!
These are all people who made this possible, as well as some of the community members that have more advanced guides and resources for you. Dota is a nearly impossible game to master, but that's what makes it so fun. Go up to any of the people at the party
By the
and
shield
click on them.
of
They'll
Slimer.
introduce themselves and link you to additional resources and advanced guides.
The dragon
We'll miss
waits.
you, young one. Make sure to say goodbye before you leave. You are now ready.
Yes.
Don't feel bad if you lose. You're gonna lose a lot.
That's true,
Dragon
but
Eye.
Dota is one of the most rewarding games to play if you give it a chance. The map is yours, my child.
need
Good
no
luck
ski.
and have fun. Whenever you're ready to say goodbye yourself, feel free to destroy the enemy ancient.
Yes.
Keep in mind that in order to do that, you must first destroy the tier 4 towers protecting it.
To make it easier for you to plow through Dire's defenses, we put a Divine Rapier in your inventory. Now go and destroy them all!
Forward.
No backdoor protection. No keeps. Oh, watching this always reminds me how hard teaching is. It's so hard to teach people anything. Talk to the people. I tried clicking on them, but I guess the text was still going on.
Hey, I'm Chelsea from DotaBuff. DotaBuff provides stats on the latest hero trends, skill and item builds, professional teams, and personal profile pages to help you improve your gameplay and understanding of Dota 2. We want to empower you to be the best player you can be. Thanks so much for listening, and welcome to Dota. Good luck and have fun.
Hey, I'm a coach at Dota From Zero. We offer free group coaching for new and beginner-level players. If you feel like you need additional help to learn the game, head over to dotafromzero.com and join our Discord.
Hey, my name is Banana Slam Jam, and I make educational videos for Dota 2. If you want to learn more about some fundamentals that'll help you out when you're getting started, check out my new player tutorials by clicking the link. You can also find me on Twitch and ask me questions live. Welcome to Dota 2.
Hi, my name is Bowie, and I'm a content creator that focuses on translating what the pros do to give you an edge in your pubs. I usually aim towards average and higher MMR players, but my content focuses Dota concepts that can be translated to anyone that wants to get more MMR and understand the game a little bit better. So feel free to hop in. Bye!
Hey, how's it going? My name is Yodi, and I make videos to help players just like you get up to speed quickly playing Dota. I hope by showing you kindness and excitement while teaching you that you will carry that attitude on as you learn to improve on your own. If you want to learn more about my content, you can click the link and it will take you to my Learn Dota series playlist. I'm so glad you're here, and congrats on starting your Dota.
Yes. Oops.
Hello friend, I'm Zach, also known as ZQuixotics. I make educational content mainly for support players on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ZQuixotics. I've got a special series for new players.
Bombing? What the fuck? No voice line. GG.
Yes.
I just think this tutorial doesn't show enough of the game itself. It like explains a billion different concepts that you might or might not use, rather than the actual game. Do yourself a favor and ban techies every game. Alright. You think it's too deep to fit in a tutorial? I don't think so. Players have to start somewhere, and it's not here. You don't start with stacking 5 times. It's way too much information. Instead of just showing how to play. Spellcasting, positioning, keeps last hitting. Yeah, they never explained laning. Like the most important part of any new player, they never explain laning properly. I don't think this will ever take off. And you know, like, Valve cannot endorse it just because they keep flaming League in it. Yeah, it's already impossible just from that. No, this is supposed to be the real beginner tutorial. Oh yeah, I have to decrease the volume again. I opted for this. Wait, no, it went back. I put it to like 80-ish. Huh. Weird. I think the official tutorial was better too. But yeah, at least there is one, I guess. It's just so non-gameplay tutorial. I think these are the worst one in any game. When they just like pump wall of text after wall of text into your fucking face. It's way too much info. It's like you enter a class in school and they just give you a book and it's like, here, read this. Read the first 50 pages and then come play laning phase with me. That's how it works most of the time. It's not true though. Some games have proper tutorials where they just like introduce small mechanics one at a time as you play. Oh, you mean the book thing, right? Nah, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. This is way too random and way too much. The most important thing in any tutorial is to make sure the player is actually engaged in whatever is in front of them. I was not engaged at any point.
I could look at you all day.
I was just reading text, listening to text, reading text, listening to text.
The mark. A snag in your timeline.
Of course I'm not engaged, I'm not new. That's not the point though. You can be not new and still be engaged.
I would let them play a 1015 minutes game with specific.
Like I don't know how you can defend something like this.
Each bot would be repeatedly doing a specific
just
thing
because
which would be visually
they spent good effort into it. You know, like by all means they had good intentions. They really put effort into it. But it's just not good. Like you don't have to defend it just because they put effort into it. Like I'm sure they really had the good intentions for it to get people into the game after watching the anime or whatever. But it really just isn't good. It's too much info in too short of a time. Too much useless info.
Dire's middle tower is no more.
Oh, it definitely needs a lot of work. For sure. I don't know how to make it better, dudes. Like I said, I think teaching is a really hard job. It's easy to criticize, it's really hard to make something better. What I do know is that if you can't keep a player actively engaged, you're gonna lose him. If I'm stuck in a 50-minute tutorial playing Rainbow Siege, I'm leaving the game, dude. Like I'm not sitting through that shit. It's just so misleading too, with the random ass damage numbers, random HP and these fucking Daedalus first item builds. What the fuck? Did Factoria have a tutorial? Oh, it did. Yeah, I remember now. But you can't expect a new player to listen to a tutorial for 50 minutes. You can't.
Is that intentional?
I didn't even play the Rainbow Siege tutorial. I just played the game. Exactly. It's hard to make a tutorial that doesn't feel like a tutorial. It needs real gameplay. It really does. But this is just a book you have to read. Or like an audiobook rather.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're a music teacher? Oh, that's why your job is to teach without feeling like teaching, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? When you teach young students, the main thing is to make sure they have fun while they're learning. Because if a kid is not having fun while they're learning, they're just gonna be like, they're gonna be looking outside or whatever.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No. It's hard to teach people to play Dota.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
I think League tutorial is better. I don't remember League tutorial. I think I maybe skipped it because I could choose whether I was experienced or not in mobile games.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You feel like someone incapable of absorbing things quickly or have time to learn things not meant for Dota anyway? It's not true, dude. If that was true, then the average MMR wouldn't be like 2k. League's tutorial doesn't have to be good, because they have an influx of new players all the time. So they get to play against other new players. It's okay to be bad together. For Dota, the problem is more that they don't get games against people that also have like, what, 5 games or so. You get dumped into a game with people that have thousands of games. Games and still bad. Of course StarCraft 2 is a better tutorial. StarCraft 2 is made by Blizzard. There's a lot of things to criticize about Blizzard, but when it comes to a casual approach to video games, they are one of the best at it. Same for action RPGs, same for RTS games. They just fucking throw money at it, man, until it's good.
Dire's structures are fortified.
You can't really compare Blizzard to some random guys who decide to make it for the community.
Makes the ultimate sacrifice.
The SC2 tutorial is basically the campaign. Like, if you play the campaign, that is the thing you learn through the game. Like, they introduce like 1 or 2 mechanics at a time, and they make sure you stay engaged with the game. Need a Dota 2 campaign. It's hard to make, I think. Bruh. The old tutorial is kind of like that, but it was not very well done. You think the SC2 campaign won't even get you out of bronze?
We'll take that.
I don't think the rank matters. I don't think any tutorial in any game will get you out of the bronze version of that game. Because you're just starting out in the game. The point is not getting you good at the game. The point is making you understand the game while having fun. You just need to have fun while playing the game. That's it. Because the moment someone isn't having fun, they're just gonna be like, bye motherfucker, I'm gonna play League instead. And that's why I always say teaching is such a hard job, even for coaches, because you need to keep your whatever guy engaged. Yeah, that fucking tutorial I just played that makes me want to uninstall the game. And I've been playing this game for like a decade. And Jesus Christ, man.
Precious bounty.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Like all the jokes they made were just jabs at League of Legends or some random inside joke between some community members. The fuck is a new player supposed to do with that?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Dota wasn't just easier when ranks were hidden. Dota was easier back then because people were just worse at the game. There were more new players. It's nice to play against new players when you're new yourself.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
How could you?
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What do you mean action selection never become popular? It's people like Slack that you need in the community. These guys have so much passion for the game and they're trying to better it. I just find it a failed attempt, but it's an attempt nonetheless. I think he's very commendable, in fact.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Yeah, a failed attempt is way better than no attempt at all.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
So I really hope he improves his tutorial of his. Because this one will not be good. This one will not work. What the fuck? Look at this. Oh, worth people for games, but I'm waiting for my food still. Did they play here last night? I think they were in this game. I think Slacks is one of the better things that ever happened to Dota. Just because of how much passion he has for it and how involved he is.
Is that intentional? Looked intentional.
More passionate than Volv. I mean, that's a low bar, right? You just have to be a little bit more passionate than the janitor of Volv. That's it. He patches the game during his break. You know, cleans the floors or whatever, the toilets, and then it's like, oh, my 20-minute break. Maybe we should nerf Tiny again. What is he, 42% win rate? Oh, Valve cares about their games. It's just, Valve has a really weird working structure. People that just kind of work whatever they want to work on. So yeah, like initially for, oh my god, that was close. Initially for any game, you'll see like a fuck ton of efforts. Like Dota in the first few years, holy shit, dude, they were involved at every point of it. But yeah, I guess the hype just kind of died down from the way back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, as I was saying, I heard from Team Fortress 2 players, it was a very similar approach. Like the game released, tons of effort put into it, and then it just kind of, you know, fell off, and that's it. I mean, you can't really blame them for it either. You know, they just put out a nice game. Like, how many games even survive past a year or two? They've been maintaining it for like a good decade.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Simply be happy that it ever happened at all. We're just lucky to have Ice Fog on this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As long as you have somebody with as much passion as Ice Fog for the game, it will be Ice. Yeah, we'll probably be Ice.
Set in stone.
I think it's more, a lot of people are a bit salty, I guess, that Dota doesn't get the same treatment as, say, League of Legends.
Holy shit! Cargo! The stuff of legend! Is the Dire Ancient about to fall? Dire's bottom tower is under
What treatment does Law have? League has the royal treatment. That's how you put it.
Dire Ancient faces its greatest test. Dire's Ancient is under attack. To the Radiant go the spoils!
I've played the old tutorial before. It's been a while since I played it though. I don't remember it so much. It's like what, a good 6 years ago or something? Thank you Xitium for the 15. Thank you Bala for the 250 bits. I think it's pretty rare for a pro scene to bring in new players. Aside from like the big titles like you know, $1 million tournaments or so. Right now, what I think truly brings in new players is variety streamers of all things. I think a set of variety streamers can move so many players into a new game. It just like, it is fucking booms. I think the pro scene is more for retaining people.
Where's my pigeon?
Like, people aren't gonna watch the pro games of a game if they haven't seen the game initially. Like, who the fuck is gonna watch Dota 2 when they haven't played the game yet? You can't understand shit. Like, people didn't even watch Dota for TI at the time. They just watched it because of the absurd price. But like, huh? $5 million? At least that generated a nice amount of interest.
Peace, I give you.
Something for everybody.
CSGO is different though. CSGO is a shooter game. So just by knowing it's a shooter game, it's easier to understand. Like, the victory conditions might be a bit, you know, complicated sometimes. But in the end, you just click the head. Obviously, there's lots of strategies around it. But all of them involve clicking the head eventually. Thank you, Corporate Lights, for the 29. Vega Hagner for the 250 bits. You would let them play a 10-15 minutes game with bots? I don't know. Like I said, teaching is really hard. You have to find a way to teach players in Dota 2 that play the game for the first time and not have them be bored. Thank you, Neo14 for the 26. And thank you, NNJL 2000 for the 32. Thank you, Superbad for the 20. AnaxHS for the 11. MM Cold Ice for the 2. Cost 93 for the 42. Gyro Mighty for the 25. Pimpana for the 250. For the 500 actually. New Up, thank you for the 6. Venus 211 for the 71. Virte for the 33 months of tier 3. Kureneko for the 20. And Quote if Conoptic Energy, thank you for the prime. It's hard to get people into Dota 2. It really is. These days, I don't recommend Dota 2 to people who want to play it. Simply because I know the first 150 or so games are just going to be miserable. Like, how can you ever do that to someone? Like, how can you just approach somebody and just be like, hey, the first 300 hours or so in the game, you're just gonna be shit and you're gonna feel like shit and you're gonna play like shit.
Stupendous!
Which is less straight enjoyment from giving it in the love or indifference about taking it in the love got you. I think that the way Valve treats themselves and how they work as a company is really suicidal for long-lasting games like Dota and TF2.
You say that, dude, there. But they're also one of the richest companies in the whole world. Because how you look at it is that it's bad for the game. But you're not looking at how much money they're making. for the amount of effort they put into it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I wouldn't be surprised if all the games they make is just advertisement for Steam, man. Like, fuck the games themselves. Just get people in. Get them hooked on Steam. Just move on. So Dota doesn't even make money? Well, that's even worse then. Like, why the else would they? Why would they ever maintain Dota if it doesn't even make money? But like I said, you can't really expect a company to take care of a game for the rest of its fucking life anyway, or for the rest of your life. Simply be happy that we at least now have like 10 years of good Dota.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
League isn't just transitioning to mobile for long its life. League is like how do you say it? They're fucking branching to every single thing that ever exists. Card games, shooters, fighting games, mobile games, they're like going all out. Yeah, that's even an MMO coming, right? And action RPG? Right, like everything.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mobile Legends has 1,000 times more players than Dota, but less than 1% price of TI prize pool. Right. I don't know if it's exactly 1,000 times more players, but like I said, man, I don't think an esports scene actually attracts that many new players. Maybe like the headline does for a bit, but like a long-lasting esports scene, it only maintains the players that are already there.
Stop making one Valve chat. We ain't here for a long time, we're here for a good time, Valve.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Besides, it's such a misleading thing to look at anyway, like the TI prize pool, because it's so top heavy. Compared to League that doesn't have this insane prize pool, but the money is spread over all kinds of tiers of players. So a tier 2 player can actually live. Like, you have all these Dota elitists that go like, oh my god, look at League and their shitty prize pool. Dota has $40 million. Meanwhile, Dota